Good morning, good morning, good morning, my Lincoln family. I hope you are doing well. This is Hamas Siddiqui, your host, your coach from Toronto, Canada. And I bring in this series of talks with you. And these talks are about growth. Growth in 2021. What do we do? And how do we move on and hit that growth trajectory? With me, I'm sure more people will join in as the time goes, and I will be happy to recognize everyone. And the first person I'm going to recognize is Ali Abbas Mahbub Hirji. He is an AI specialist. He manages the AI Hub, Artificial Intelligence Hub at Durham College, the college where my daughter studied. And Ali has a lot of contribution towards her career. So thank you very much, Ali, for joining in. I know you are extremely busy, 24/7 kind of a guy, but you're coming in and joining is really great. So thanks for your time. I will recognize everyone who is joining in. If you put in your country or your city, I will, and I know some people personally, so I know from where they are joining in, so I will be able to quickly spot that. But in the meantime, if you are here on this live session, please mention your country or city, and I will be happy to uh, recognize you. So, what's happening, and why are we doing uh, all this effort to create opportunities for other? So today's topic is about opportunities for other. How do we create those opportunities, and how do we help others? This series, for those people who are joining in for the first time, from 1st of January 2021. My focus has been on helping and engaging with people who are interested in growth, who really want to grow, come out of their shell, and do things that others are not doing. And a little effort on you will only take you forward. So think about it. So far, we had 11 sessions. Today is the 12th session. And in the past 11 session, like very quick recap, those who have missed those sessions, you can scroll down and look at my profile, and you will find those 11 sessions. We started with the concept of identifying your strengths and weaknesses. We spoke about defining or creating or identifying your unique selling proposition. We talked about building a strategy. We spoke a lot about focus, and I still get questions from people as to to help them learn how to focus. And my uh, you know thinking, and I'm sure others also think in the same way. We are always taught, or well, we are always asked to focus, 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 but we are never taught how to focus. And this exercise that I give people for those who are following me is to learn to focus. Then we did a recap. Then we spoke about opportunities and threats, and then the power of manifestation, and then the importance of coaching and mentoring. We also spoke about knowledge beyond textbooks. So, whatever we study in universities and colleges is good, but building our knowledge beyond textbook, how is it important in our growth trajectory? We then spoke about one essential skill to learn, and we spoke about the most important skill that we all must have, regardless of what our professional direction is. That is communication skill. And then we spoke about um, leadership glands. How do you become a leader? What are some of the things that you should do to become a leader? And there is only one thing. There is only one thing. The rest is uh, kind of a package if you want to do it, and it will come automatically. That one thing is initiative. If you can take initiative, that is the first step towards towards leadership. So let's see who is with us today. We have Mohammed Jamil. We have my friend Shahid Chaudhary from London. Good morning, Shahid. We have Arif Mirza from Dubai. Good evening, Arif. Ali, I mentioned. We have Ahmad from Nigeria. Hello, Ahmad. I hope you're well. We have Umar Ahmad from UAE. We have uh, my mentor should be Kazmi Saab from Karachi. Kazmi Saab is one of the most experienced economic journalists I've come across, and we have Mohsin Ganji. Hello, Mohsin. Where are you? Where are you from? Can you please mention your city, please? So today's topic is about creating opportunities for others, and how many times in our lives we create those opportunities. For instance, I mentioned Ali Bas Hirji's help towards one thing which really took us to the next level. My daughter needed some help with her admission. Um, she had everything. There was one document missing, and on the last day of admission, we got that document, and Ali was able to facilitate the process. And that one help really helped my daughter, uh, do excellent in her studies. She did her pathway to a healthcare program, and she actually, uh, secured dean's a position in both semesters in dean's honor list, which is great. Ali did great. So Ali helped her get into the program. She already was qualified, but there was one document missing, which was getting late, and she was the last student getting into that program. And with that, she was able to do that. And because of all that process, she actually secured a seat in undergrad program in medical laboratory science, which is a highly competitive program. So when you help people, the pleasure is very different, and the help comes when you help people. I'm sure Ali received a lot of praises from people that he works with, young people that he works. He's young too. He's young too, but he is an expert in a particular field, and he has like hundreds of people working around him, young people who are building their knowledge around artificial intelligence. A few more people have just joined in. So Shafiq Qadri Saab from Lahore. Thank you very much. Yes, Jamil. Thanks. You're joining from Dubai. We have Darlene. Thank you very much, Darlene, for joining in. And we have Hamad. Two Hamad together, the force multiplies by millions. So thank you, Hamad. Good morning. Had a good weekend. Very busy as usual. I work 7 days a week, and this is really really great to see you. So. Uh, again, talking about how many times we actually say, how can we help you? How can we help you? The most powerful sentences. Uh, Nishta is joining in from Toronto. Good morning. Good morning, Nishta. Um, so I can keep going on with those people who are joining in. So this broadcast actually goes on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube simultaneously. But here, luckily, I see only people who are on LinkedIn and connecting with me. So those who are on Facebook, I've got a decent community, about 15,000 on Facebook. I deal with them later on. So, how many times do we actually say, how can I help you? Think about it. We always say thank you because other people are helping us, right? But how many times we come forward and um, we say, uh, how can I help you? So, just by using one, thank you, Darlene. Yeah, well, I enjoy work. I'm not a workaholic, but I enjoy work. Thank you very much. Um, if we start asking people, or at least mentioning if somebody is somebody we meet, let me know how can we help. Hey, Carl, my dear friend Carl is here. Thank you very much for joining in, Carl. Great to see you. So today we are talking about in my growth talk card is the importance of offering help, asking people how can we help, or how can I help, and what actually happens when we do that. So, those who are with me, have you ever experienced asking people how can we help? Please say yes if you have experience in the comment, and we will take this discussion forward. And I will share my thought, and I shared my thought about me asking for help, and Ali coming forward and helping us, and there is no stopping sense. So, if you have ever experienced that, if you have ever asked people, uh, "Can I help?" and what was the result? What was the result? And it could be something very basic. So just say yes, and we will take forward and we'll share some of the thoughts. I will share some of the thoughts around it and how it benefits us emotionally, spiritually, and how it helps us grow. So if you are interested in growing in 2021, one thing I would suggest is start this thing. You meet people on social media, you meet people physically on phone call, always ask, how can I help? And that will actually create tons and tons of opportunity. All right. So Shahid, good. I was hoping that you would come forward. Now Shahid is a digital publisher. He's an engineer by profession. He lives in the UK. He's worked in Europe and America for many years, and he has actually helped me, or he is in the process of help. So he started to help, and as a result of that, we both are talking about some interesting business ventures and working together. So, so this is just one example. He came forward, he asked you things. Okay, he said, Hamad, this is what I do, and I can help you do this. So this was the starting point. The business discussion came later. So this is one thing that I can come up. So I've given you two live examples, one with Ali and one with Shahid. Um, and of course, I cannot ignore Hamad. So Hamad is my client, or was my client. I worked with him on his LinkedIn profile optimization project. I coached him on how to work around LinkedIn and how do you build your network, and the content side of it. He is an expert in finance basically, and his focus is green energy or clean energy, and we developed friendship. And now he's helping me on few things which I had no clue about, and I'm going to give him a call today and to learn more about it. So when you all come forward and you say, yeah, good evening, Miraj. Miraj is a fantastic fellow from Karachi, very dynamic person. I've known him for many years. Very young though still, two beautiful kids. And I think your wife has just done PhD, so she's highly educated. Um, uh, some people are messaging me also. So the idea for today is that when you start extending help, when you ask people, how can I help? That actually creates a momentum for others to look towards you. And a lot of it help can only be just giving somebody your time to help fix like a bit of CV. We have Nosheen joining in from Italy. Thank you very much, Nosheen. I hope you're well. I think I remember you said you were doing PhD, so good. Thanks for joining in. We have Kazim Ali joining in from Lahore. Good morning, good evening. Yeah, it's evening there. So the nature creates a situation whereby you start attracting people who are looking for some help when you start offering help. At times you have to be a bit careful. I do it all the time, so I do a lot of philanthropy work, and I get tons of requests, and I've been cheated by some people who I thought deserve some philanthropy, but then I feel like found out that they don't. They are like they are people out there who are looking for some extra money or some extra help. But nevertheless, if you start helping people through your small post on LinkedIn, maybe some creative ideas, helping people, young people. Like I worked with young people throughout my life, almost 25 years plus. I've been mentoring and coaching young people, and I give a lot of time. This morning time every workday, 25 to 30 minutes live, as well as I have to prepare it also. What do I speak? What would be the topic around today's discussion? So all that preparation, if you have put everything together, it's about an hour in every 24 hours that I give to my community. And the result of that is that I think, yeah, I just checked this morning. I have 29,097 followers on LinkedIn. I've got almost 27 direct connections on LinkedIn, and these connections from all over the world. You can see this group that I have here today, and some of them I know stay silent. You're talking about London, Dubai, Canada, Nigeria, uh, Pakistan, um, yeah, USA. Um, Italy. So, you can see this group, and this is just those people who have time at this moment in time to join my live session. My live sessions are usually watched later on, and I usually hit about 6 to 700 views every live session that I do. So, so what I'm doing is this: I'm just trying to help people um, to come out of this thinking process that they had been in, which is worries and worries about COVID and what's going to happen and how situation changed for all of us in 2020. Now, do we still live in the same environment or stay worried, or do we actually do something which would help us come out of the situation and do something better? So that is the objective of these growth talks that I'm doing. So, Darlene, I don't know what do you mean by this. I think so. So say why did you say that? Why did you say that? Uh, so in this process, I'm actually launching a 33-day growth challenge also, which will be an application process. I will. So I don't know how many people will apply, but I'm sure I've got at least 10, 10 plus expressions of interest already. But it will be an application process. I'm going to announce it hopefully this week. I was planning Monday, but there is some delay because you can see my logo besides the StreamYard. So I was working on the design side of it with the designers, and the website is done too. But there are certain issues. Um certain issues with the yeah, you're welcome, Darlene. I do it every day, every morning at 8:35 Eastern time, so you can come and join me whenever you have time, or you can watch it later on. Um, so that website hopefully will be done in the next couple of days, and from that website I'm going to launch this 33-day challenge. And the idea is that I will, whoever comes in, like it will be an application process, maximum 20 to 25 people maximum. I will work with them for 30 days to help them in defining their growth trajectories. And this is something that I'm doing because it's a small one. I'm doing it for free. There is no charge. But there is a bigger program coming up after this, which will be charged a little bit. No, it won't be very expensive, but that's an investment that we have to make. So I'm making this investment into myself, right? It is helping me build my knowledge base also when I'm working with people. And these people are my strength. So my followers are my strength. You see, if these followers are not there, I would not be doing these live shows, right? So help people so that they learn something, they gain something, and that help could literally be just looking at someone's resume and helping that one person with few tweaks, if you can do that. So think and look around you. What is one thing that you can do to help other people? And this is my question. This is my sort of a challenge for you. Write down in the comment what is one thing that you can help people with. What is one thing you can help people with? What is one thing that you can help people with? Add in the comment. I would like to. I will recognize everyone who do that. People do take advantage of. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But the thing is that uh, there will be people who really need us. So how this, Darlene, how this volunteerism works? If we don't volunteer, a lot of people will die. If we don't volunteer, a lot of kids will stay out of school. If we don't volunteer, um, you know, the food will not reach to places where there is no food, right? So we volunteer, we contribute. It's like what I am thinking is that no, creating this group of people who know that they are doing something which will help people and that is going to help them some way. When you help people, the help will come, as I always say. So please add in the comments what is one thing that you can help people with. Um, Great. Thank you. She's the first one who came forward. Nishta says helping in organizing skills, organizational skills. Maybe, yeah. So that's great. Yeah. So you should start offering that help. Uh, Tell people on the LinkedIn on social media that if you need any help around this, I'll be happy to speak to you. We have Khalid. I can help new immigrants in Canada to understand the job market here. Thank you very much, Khalid. Um, this is great, and this is needed because a lot of immigrants, well, almost all these immigrants who come in, I interact with all of them. They don't understand anything. So, because of this background in India and Pakistan, well, in Canada there are three major immigrant communities, but Chinese, Indian, and Pakistanis. Chinese, they have their own way of working, but Indian and Pakistanis, they come in and they suffer miserably because they do not understand one, the job market dynamics. Number two, they're not willing to spend little bit of money onto their resume, which is usually the ATS resume, application tracking system based resume, and LinkedIn profile, which recruiters use in identifying candidates. So that's great, Khalid. Um, and this is a superb suggestion. Anything else? Hey T, how are you? T from New York. Good morning. Good morning. We had a great session last week, T, and I see that people are still watching the session, so I'm sure you are getting some uh, friend requests. Great to see you. Great to see you today on this show, and thanks for your time. And again, the question is, what is one thing you would like to do to help people? Can you please recommend? Because you see, when you add that comment, other people also get inspiration. And you please do not think that you can't do anything. Don't always be on the receiving end. Start positioning yourself towards the giving end. When you start positioning yourself towards the giving end, you will see a change in your behavior. You will see a change in the way nature will help you. So, for instance, there are so many people I don't even knew, before starting these regular live sessions, but they are now becoming my community. They come in and they listen to me, and they contribute also, and hopefully they also would become the torch bearer for this message. So Noshin comes and she says, I help the student with the scholarship application since I have been through the process. Great, Noshin. So you are doing a great job. She's based out of Italy, and I think she's an PhD candidate. She is a PhD candidate. So correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, uh, She said, listen to their ideas and plans and connect with my network to ignite. Great, great. So you would listen to their plans and you will connect with your network. And with this, T, this is a great opportunity for those people who are with us today. I think LinkedIn, I am in love with LinkedIn for many, many years. This is the platform where you find mostly serious people. I would say mostly serious people who are either looking for help or willing to help or are subject matter experts such as T or Noshin or Hamad or Khalid or I can roll or Carl, Shahid. So connect with people through this platform. So everybody who is on this live today may be able to find one person uh, to connect with that could probably change the total scenario for that one person, right? So connect with each other. Shazad from Bawalpur. Thank you, Shazad. Yeah, you come in pretty regularly. Thanks for joining in. And thanks for contributing your time to this show, because when you come in and you join, that gives me energy. So today's message, again going back, is uh, today when you're done with this session, when I'm done with this session, you go back on your social media and write down one thing that you would like to help people for. So you can do anything. Like Noshin says, I'm willing to look at your scholarship applications, and like T is willing to connect, you know, her connect people with her network. If you come in on my live sessions, um, or on or contribute on my at my post, because I usually post 2-3 times a day, you will see that your visibility on LinkedIn will increase. Your visibility on LinkedIn will increase. So Nausheen, yes, thank you very much. I am a PhD candidate in Italy and have motivated and guided two other female students to social media this year that they have successfully made their journey to Italy. Fantastic. So the pleasure that you are gaining out of it, you cannot really describe it. I cannot describe things when somebody, I mean, of course, he was a client. I was working on his LinkedIn profile, and he came to me last week saying that he got an offer from KPMG, and he accepted that offer. So that, I mean, although he paid, I mean, I offered the service, but again, the thing is that that pleasure, that happiness, the joy that I felt, that I was able to help someone. He probably was already working around it, but he came back and he told me that he got that. So that's fantastic. Kazmi Saab advises on investment. That's great. That's great. And Darlene, she works in disability mental health awareness. Great. Uh, a topic which is going to continue for long. Mental disability or mental health issue, particularly post COVID, are really, at least in the West, um, you know, people are working from home, and family issues, kids, and all that, and particularly those who are living in like small apartments, they're just confined. So that's very very challenging. Shiraz says he doesn't get. I announce this this show every day, my evening on my live. So you can, when you get up in the morning, you scroll down and you just press, you can literally reserve your position by clicking on that icon. So it's just a matter of doing that. It takes literally 30 seconds, and if you do that, you will immediately get a notification when I come on live. So we are already almost 28 minutes in the session. Thanks for joining in. Say yes if you want me to continue these sessions, and your yes is sign of appreciation. So say yes, motivate me to do more, motivate me to continue these sessions, and continue working with you, learning from you, and helping you learn few new things that I have learned in my 36 years of working career in more than 10 countries across the globe, working with multiple ethnicities, linguistics, people with talking different languages, and in different environments. So yeah, so I've got yes from Noshin. Yes, Noshin, thanks. I've got two yeses from T. So thank you, T. You are a great inspiration, and we've got yes from Omar. So yes, yes, yes. If there is yes, 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 I will continue, and hopefully you will keep coming back on these shows. And also consider, prepare yourself. I would say prepare yourself as to join my 33-day growth challenge, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. Rafe, uh, make me your student. I mean, you are highly capable yourself, right? So, and we are working on a couple of things. Yeah. So I'm open for everyone. So Rafe works with a lot of trainers and coaches across the globe. But Rafe, think about it. You know how many trainers and coaches come online like this and spend 1 hour of their time out of 24 hours every day to speak to people and help them move on and do something interesting. Yes, not yet, T, not yet. I mean, you joined a little later. So I'm working on, I mean, you can see my logo beside StreamYard's logo. So I was working on the design side. I remember I told you I'm working on with my developers on the website. There are a couple of things on the website. Hopefully, it will be done in next few days. And as soon as that is done, I'm going to launch it. I'm just warming people up, and there are people who have already lined up. So I've got requests from a PhD doctor from Saudi Arabia, a very experienced person who was interested. This morning only I saw that. So Darlene, thank you very much. Yes and yes. Yeah, so stay in contact and keep coming back whenever you have time. Scroll down on my profile, you will see that. And once I've done that, once I've launched it, I will post it every day so that people who have not seen it in the previous day would come back and see that application next day. It's just a simple Google form to fill in, and the information I will get based on that, I will pick the first batch. And the only thing I need at this stage is the commitment. If you're committed to grow, if you're committed to bring a change, to if you're committed to come out of that whatever worries and thinking pattern you have last year and until now, then you will be in. And anybody, I'll be very strict by the way, and it will not be too time consuming. I'm looking at maximum couple of hours every week, and people can spend 5 6 hours if they want, but I think couple of hours every week will transform them. And this is something that I've done. I've done wherever I taught, and I just want to kind of make it more online kind of a stuff. And Shadab, thank you very much for that, for this offer. I'm already working. I've been working with a team of very professional website people, and the website is there. I'm just not announcing it, right? There are certain things that needs to be tweaked on the website. So with that, thank you very much for joining in, and come back tomorrow. There is going to be a new topic. There is going to be new discussion. And please, when you log off today, uh, post on your LinkedIn, on your Facebook if you're on Facebook. I do this. So I am a PhD student, first and PhD candidate in Italy. I can help you with your scholarship application. Just post that and see the result of that one post that you are going to make. Thank you very much, uh, and have a wonderful day. Amas Siddiqui signing off from Toronto. See you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.